sport. Paul Bunyan's axe stands tall as the prize for the game we have today. A battle that puts the spotlight on these two great institutions as we wait to see who will walk out with a sharp piece of hardware. Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. And the Badgers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Minnesota's offense will have the football first. A lot of tight finishes when the Gophers and the Badgers battle for the Axe. Minnesota taking a tight one last time out.
And I promise you, Wisconsin's heard about that all year long. Minnesota getting the Axe a year ago. You see the film, you see the highlights of it, Palmer, and you want to change that starting today.
Yeah, and I think Minnesota's expecting Wisconsin's biggest punch and their best punch in this game. You're going to get it anyway because this is the biggest rivalry game they play all year, but because of how last year finished, and winning that game so close, they knew Wisconsin was going to come out firing.
Goes high to pull it in. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second and long here. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Oh, pressure's coming. Lets it fly on the move. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Just keep slinging it. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Here's Shamar Rigby, who could play a pivotal role in this passing game. At over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out. They go play action with Joseph. Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's some daylight. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Joseph. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
To the air, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Bust through behind his pad. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick give. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Joseph on the play action. Fires to the wideout. The short hands. It's Kearney. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing Joseph. Got his man out of the backfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Snapped it in the shotgun. Reels it in. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Badgers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Here's a give to Washington. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Rivalries are the lifeblood of college football, and here are a few of the things that make this one special. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Caught, it's Coleman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Badgers look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Joseph. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, you really can't afford to get that type of call down here when you're trying to punch in a score. They go play action with Joseph. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Back's got it on the screen. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wisconsin. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Paul Bunyan's axe is one of the great trophies in college football, but you know, they used to play for a slab of bacon before it disappeared. And you rather play for an axe or a slab of bacon, Dave?
Absolutely. I'd rather play for an axe. Way more tough, way more manly. And by the way, I don't eat bacon anyways. I don't need the food. Palmer, give me the axe.
I'm going to go bacon because bacon makes everything taste better, and it's the smoky nose that really give it that extra little flair. So I'll go bacon, but can I cut it with you?
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, down here on the Wisconsin sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game.
Picked picked off. What a play to set him up.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll give it to Washington. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Making the adjustment. Throwing Joseph. Rushes on. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Lofts one high and deep. It's complete. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Grabs it inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. And the D denied them on second and goal. Again, it's Joseph. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Joseph from the gun on third down. Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Badgers. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten paid earned in this one. And numbers 12 and 13 on the season. And the point after is good. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the number 24 team, the Utah State Aggies.
The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Joseph on the play action. Buys time to his left. Complete to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Badgers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Joseph throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. Out wide right, it's Kearney. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Coleman. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throwing Joseph. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They go play action with Joseph. He wants it all. Left side is Kearney. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Out wide left, it's Walsh. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Going to the running game. Got some room to run. He's at the 50. At the 30. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Badgers! The Badgers look as if they're ready to start swinging that axe with authority as they're starting to thump the Gophers.
Well, I think Wisconsin knew coming into this game they needed to be the more physically dominant team. And, David, it seemed like it's been that way so far.
And that's where it's good to have to be able to lean on. Even in rivalry games with high emotions, when you know who you are and you're physical and you can be the more physical team, you can get the lead. Now, just got to hang on to it and finish the drill.
Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Wants to throw on first. Buys a little time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
He'll be dropped.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Making his first move. Makes a move. And there he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Stealing a score on special teams. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense all over it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
Makes the grab and room to run. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down for this offense. They'll give it to Washington. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. As they put the finishing touches on this victory in the season finale, let's take a look at what's in store for championship week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The fake wants to throw. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to lead.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Trying to take it back. Can they catch him? Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, keep it. Throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs it. Big on big, man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Using his legs, it's Gentry. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The pitch. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it. Quick toss. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Joseph. Finds his target. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Left side is Coleman. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. On the move. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Gives it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The run inside. It's Gentry. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Wisconsin has Paul Bunyan's axe. Goalposts have been figuratively chopped down.